Hi, I would like to share a few of the scriptures from Gospel of Matthew. Is chapter 22, starting with verse 15. Then went the Pharisees, and they took counsel on how they might entangle him, Jesus, in his talk. And he sent out unto him their disciples with the Herodians, saying, Master, we know that you are true and teach the way of God in truth. Neither do you care for any man, but for you do not regard the person of men. Tell us therefore, what do you think? Is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar or not? But Jesus perceived their wickedness, and he said, Why do you tempt me, you hypocrites? Show me the tribute money. And they brought unto him a penny. And he says unto them, Whose is this image and superscription? And he say unto him, Caesar's. And he says unto them, Render therefore unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and unto God the things that are God's. When they had heard these words, they marveled and left and went their way. Now, this was Jesus in the last week before he died, and he was being tested by the Herodians who and 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 also the Pharisees, and they were they're trying to ask him a trick questions and saying, shall we pay taxes unto Caesar or not? And if Jesus said yes, then they'd they'd have reason to distrust to distrust his words and his sayings. And he said, no, don't pay taxes. Caesar didn't even have power to arrest him, send him to the powers and magistrates of the law. And of course, Jesus knew they were trying to trap him, so he basically told him, show me a denarius. And they showed him a denarius, and he said, whose is this image and his superscription? And they told him it was Caesar's. So he basically told them, render therefore to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's. And it's like, we do have a dual citizenship in this world, and in heaven as believers in God, and we're to pay our dues to to the powers that be, like it also says in book of Romans chapter 13, starting with verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resists the power resists the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. We then not be afraid of the power, do that which is good, and you shall have praise of the same. For he is the minister of God to you for good. But if you do that which is evil, be afraid, for he bears not the soul in vain. For he is minister of God, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that does evil. Wherefore you must needs be subject, not only for wrath, but also for a conscience sake. For this cause pay you tribute also, for they are God's ministers, attending continually upon this very thing. Render therefore to all their dues, tribute to whom tribute is due, custom to whom custom, fear to whom fear, honor to whom honor. And as citizens of this world, we do have we do have to pay our taxes, and we may not like where our taxes are going, because sometimes our taxes go to do, doing for things that are again against the commandments of God, but we're still to pay our taxes nonetheless. I mean, and I know some people are gonna say taxation is theft. Well, back then in the in ancient Israel, the tithe was the what was a form of taxation onto the Israelites in order to make sure that the Levites and the priests who work in the temple make sure they're fully sustained, because that's why we're also to pay our tithes in church, because we're also making sure that like our pastors are getting supported, and make sure we have that everyone has is well supported in the preaching of the gospel, because I mean Paul even says that like for 1 Corinthians chapter 9, starting with verse 1, am I not an apostle? Am I not free? Have I not seen Jesus Christ our Lord? Are you not my work in the Lord? If I be not an apostle unto others, yet doubtless I am to you, for the seal of mine apostleship are you in the Lord. Mine answer to them that do examine me is this: have we not the power to eat and to drink? Have we not the power to lead about a sister or wife, as well as other apostles, and as the brethren of the Lord and Cephas? Or I only, and Barnabas, have we not the power to forbear working? Who goes to warfare at any time at his own charges? Who plants a vineyard and eats not of the fruit thereof? And who feeds a flock and eats not the milk of the flock? Say I these things as a man, or seest not the law the same also? For it is written in the law of Moses, you shall not muzzle the mouth of the ox that treads out the corn. Does God take care of our oxen, or does he say that altogether for our sakes? For our sakes, no doubt, this is written, that he that plows should plow in hope, and he that threshes in hope should be partaker of his hope. If we sown unto spiritual things, is it a great thing that we should reap your carnal things? If others be partakers of this power over you, are not we rather? Nevertheless, we have not used this power, but suffer all things lest you should hinder the gospel of Christ. Or do you not know that they which minister about holy things live of the things of the temple, and they that which wait at the altar are partakers with the altar? Even so has the Lord ordained that they which preach the gospel should live in the gospel. Yeah, even says in one of Paul's letters that we should basically support pastors and those who preach the gospel, make sure that they're well taken care of, and just so getting back to what Jesus was saying, render therefore to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's. And we've got to make sure that we pay our dues both to our government, and also to God, because he's still running things, and we got to make sure that our pastors are well supported, and that they can that they have something to eat as well. And just having difficulty trying to say what's on my mind. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to share with you in this video. So, have a good day, and may God bless you.